We are celebrating the end of Season 9.
And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Mathurin and Hield out on the perimeter. Jackson and Turner are in the middle. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Against Toronto, he was really on his game.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Ball outside. Pass to MP. Back to Ball. Over Halliburton. And Ball with the basket on the assist by MP.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hield. 35 points his last game. Inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, Clark, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Halliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. And in addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader. And that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. To the inside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock, get his teammates some opportunity.
Pass to Hield. Jackson outside. Now Halliburton launches it. Count it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Hornets with a lead. It's stolen by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Ball. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Hayward. Oh, and Jackson with the block. In transition, here come the Pacers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. On the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Hield and Jackson are holding down the forward spots. And it's Turner in at the 5. Goes back up. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Jackson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Rozier. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Mathurin. And it's Indiana scoring again. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Indiana.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hield against Oubre. Hield passes to Jackson. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. Now here's Haliburton. 17 points in his last outing. Turner for 3. And they get it back. Hield up top. Haliburton outside. Here's Mathurin. No good with the triple. Charlotte trailing. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Here's Mathurin. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Hield. Off target from outside. Well, the Hornets shooting around 53%. A nice number. To the paint. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Ball. And now it's just a 2-point Indiana lead. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Mathurin. Back to Haliburton. Hayward against Hield. Pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Mathurin. Indiana again missing. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the middle. Here's MP. That one's good. This game is all even. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
Williams has checked in for Richards. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Hield.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rozier against Haliburton.
2 minutes.
And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Charlotte making some changes. And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back.
Who's running onto the floor.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Ball and Rozier are the guards. MP is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. That's the Hornets 5.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Haliburton outside.
You against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
MP, that one's good.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Hayward.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense grid.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Pass to Hield. Oh, there's the alley. Jackson can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Back to Halliburton. Back to Hield for three. The Hornets pull it in.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Ball passes to MP. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. MP's got 18 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
So it's the Pacers now. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The Hornets making a switch here. Oubre's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Neesmith's checked in. Here's Mathurin. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. To the left wing. MP, the pass to Rozier. Now here's Ball. Off the mark there with a three.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubt they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Let's go with a three. Offensive board. Here's Charlotte. They've gone on a 13-0 run. MP outside. There's a minute 17 left in the third.
Pacers foul call. Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Charlotte.
They throw good. MP. So for the Hornets, Williams comes in for Richards. And it's Martin in for Rozier. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. Hield from outside. They get it back. Pass to Nembhard. 4 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
That one drops. He ties it up. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
And the Pacers, looking at who they've got, Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. And it's Hield in at the three.
Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Pass to Mathurin. All alone. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part in that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, BA. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his third foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Turner, no good. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
And you know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Indiana trailing here. Now Halliburton. Pass to Jackson. And here's Turner. Here's Mathurin. Oh, MP with a block. Good. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Hayward outside. MP left side. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Hield with room to shoot. That one off the back iron and out.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
On the wing, MP. Outside for Rozier. Jackson for three. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 2. 1:33 left in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Isaiah Jackson.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Here's MP. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Hield passes to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And the Hornets going the other way now. Out to the wing. Here's Ball. It counts and the foul. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Hield passes to Halliburton. Jackson down low, covered by MP. He connects, and that one brings brings them within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Hield. Count it!
What poise from Hield when the heat is on. He just locks in on getting his team what they need, a bucket.
Hayward outside. Ball against Halliburton. Here's Richards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by one.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Indiana calls timeout. They trail by one. 19 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Hield against Hayward. Hield with the ball. Here's Turner. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
One more. Now we're rolling.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Hayward. Then it's MP, and it's Richards in at the center filling out the middle. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from MP. Garland, that's for two. The rebound by Richards. And here's Charlotte. Oubre passes to MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Now, here's Ball. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Excellent D there from Allen.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Mitchell in the corner. And the pass to Allen. For the three. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now, here's Okoro. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Great D that time from Oubre.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Cavaliers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Passed away. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting line. So rounding out that offensive game should be important.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Caris LeVert comes in for Okoro. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams comes in for Nick Richards. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Now, here's Garland. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Rozier kicks to MP. Dish now to Williams. Back to MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell after the miss from MP. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
A different look now for Cleveland. Raul Netos. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Darius Garland, 1 shot.
Lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
They've got Donovan Mitchell. Also Garland out there. Allen is out there with the Okoro. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Out to Wade.
I was not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And it's blocked. MP dishes to Hayward. Here's MP. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 15 points for MP.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell passes to Wade. Lets it go from the wing, and the jumper is on the mark. Wade's got his first bucket of the night. Charlotte leading by 14. Here's MP. No good. Shot missing. Inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
That was the 2K drive. As that move deserved another look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
The Hornets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first one falls. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Caris LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. And the Cavaliers call time here. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
And we're watching 2 teams looking to make the...
Substitution.
So it's the Charlotte Hornets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. They've got LaMelo Ball. Hayward out there with MP. Then there's Oubre, and it's Richards in at the center position. Bucket is good.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the left. And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. MP passes to Richards. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot better.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Pass to Okoro. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 on the clock. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Allen, and at last they get one to fall.
Allen! And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart and kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing those first few shots.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Caris LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And stolen by Hayward. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And the shot goes in. 6 points for Gordon Hayward.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Garland the pass away. Passes it to Mitchell. And stolen by MP. Here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. The Cavaliers trail by 6. We've got Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Allen slams it in.
When you combine his length and ability, Allen is a ridiculous locker.
Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
There's the pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Allen with it. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Offensive rebound.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And another three for Cleveland.
And it's official. He has come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Wade kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. Oubre passes the ball. It's tipped. Down low. And that one's good. Richards. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Okoro. And here is Allen. Mitchell with it. Covered by Oubre. Mitchell with it. And he banks in the lane.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And another great look at the 2K drop.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. Here's Wade. Covered by MP. Wade kicks to Garland. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments.
2 minutes.
And look, teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Mitchell. Goes back up. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Wade.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
That one goes. Count it.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
To the paint. Here's Allen. And Allen screws it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's MP. And Wade sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. .130 left in the 4th quarter. Count it. Good.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man ball is used to the spot.
Mitchell, this is the Wade over MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte. Good on both. Charlotte in the lead. Passes it to Hayward. He's looking for MP and finds him. And the dunk by MP.
It really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Mitchell against Oubre. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward passes the ball to the middle. Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 4. 46 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
Thank you, David.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
The pass to Uber. Dishes it to MP. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
A huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the game.
Cleveland Cavaliers dance team. Give them a round of applause.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. And it's MP with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shots. Just keep letting it rain.
Now for Charlotte.
Danny Green, shooting 1.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Number 24, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance.
That's the end of the game.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Oh man, man, my shots were falling tonight, mostly because my teammates were setting me up with some great looks. We always look for the open man, and tonight it was your boy.
Do you look at yourself as a go-to player on this team?
Man, we got a whole bunch of go-to players. It all depends on who's feeling it that night.
Right.
Again, tonight, my shots were falling, man. So, we try to take it, best shots regardless of who it is.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, man.
No doubt.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que...
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in... She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental, let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought, no flow, rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around, see, my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn, flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge, I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people
Hey, what you working on? I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Keep it going. Let's go.
And some players are fast starters. Others start slow. All right, Brett, which one were you?
Man, B.A., I love being ready, tip-top shape, and just come out, shot out of a cannon as the season got started.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's MP. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move for him.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him in his game. I saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Kuzma. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value. Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Pass to Beal. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Washington basketball.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Up top, Oubre, defended by Kuzma. MP against Porzingis. Here's MP. He's off on that one. Nice D from Gafford. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
NBA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Rebounded by Kuzma.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Gafford with the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They recover it. And they're on the break. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Ball passes to MP. Inside. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
24.
MP's got 6 points.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Wright finds Kuzma. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Beal. And Washington again with the bucket.
Advantageous if you can get in Bradley Beal's airspace before he catches. Otherwise, that happens.
Pass to Hayward. MP with it. Defended by Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Kuzma. That's good. And now we'll get a...
Shootings containing shooters and making it tough.
The Wizards with a lead. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Gordon Hayward is out there with MP. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Kuzma. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact. While he was going up.
Personal foul.
Now went on ball.
First team
And
foul.
Kuzma's still able to get that one up, even though he's taking the contact. Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Kuzma against MP. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And the Wizards shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he's more than just a role player in his first stop.
Charlotte trailing. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. MP's got 10 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Porzingis. And here is Kuzma, covered by MP. Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three-point line.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. In that game, it was just not there for him.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
With the fadeaway. And again, Washington, no good.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
MP with it. Now right defending. MP against right. MP no good. For Washington, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich for the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime. Can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork. Are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Kispert, guarded by Hayward. Pass to Gafford. To end the drought. It's not going to go for him. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't. End up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A. You know, I've made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter
We're through the first half of play here in what's been
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Wizards, 36. The away team, 35. Here they come.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Washington's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Delon Wright. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Wright, the pass to Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. I think he can get back to that, Grant.
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Now Porzingis. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. MP with it. Gafford picks him up. 19-footer. Right with the board.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Kuzma for three. The Hornets pull it in. Outside Oubre. MP way outside. And a miss there on the triple. And the Wizards shooting a solid 47%. Beal goes in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
And here's Charlotte. 7-point differential. Here's MP. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And he's able to get it back. MP.
Time for some consideration in the passing category. If the shot is just not on, get somebody else going.
Kuzma with the ball. Hayward picks him up. Kuzma, the pass to Gafford. And it's in there. And now it's a 9-point Washington lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's MP. And Gafford with the block.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And it's Wright missing.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Tons of hype around the Melo ball.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Goodwin for the lead. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Charlotte, Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Nick Richards out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the point. Pass to Kispert. Here's Goodwin. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Gafford.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Hayward outside. Kuzma against MP.
Washington foul. Kyle Kuzma. Second personal foul.
That free throw misses. Washington making some changes. Kristaps Porzingis. He's checked in for Kispert. Beal comes in for Nunn. And Wright subbed in for Goodwin. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Smith. So they take the lead. Now it's a 3-point Wizard lead.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
MP, the pass to Williams. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Kuzma outside. Back to Wright. Beal outside. Fires the three. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and they'll shoot one more at the line. The Hornets making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebound. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result. A top 5 pick back in 2015, the 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there, the rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oubre against Beal. Pass to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Here's Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. MP outside. And Gafford with the block. Hayward against Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Oubre on the wing. Pounded by Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Oubre right there, just not afraid to take it at the defense.
At the line for the Hornets.
And so Oubre nails them both. Washington trailing. Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis.
Charlotte foul. Number 24. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Porzingis warning it and gets it.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 1. MP shot is off. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Down low. Gafford finds Beal. It's hauled in by Oubre. And for the Hornets, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to MP. Hayward for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Oh, leave it to Hayward, a smooth performer who comes up big time and time again.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
1st personal foul.
Kelly Oubre picks one up.
I don't mind. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Oubre passes to Williams. Inside. The shot, no good. Good D by Porzingis. Washington has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. The Wizards with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And Gafford with the block. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Ball outside. On the wing, MP. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And he kept the opponents off balance all night long. Just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive a wrecking ball, and they never found a way around it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. It's good!
And Kuzma coming alive with that bucket in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
Here's Oubre. Count it! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Capable of hurting you with that kind of jump shot.
DC family, look out, 3-piece.
For the win! Oh, and a chance to win the game with the last minute. So it's the Hornets now. They've got Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Wright in at the point. MP. Ball right side. Shot clock at 6. Rozier outside. There's the 3. Rebound Washington. Gafford's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The 3, Porzingis sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
This is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Rozier, the pass to MP. It's Hayward on the wing. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. MP against Porzingis. MP no good. The Wizards with a lead.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Beal pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're trailing by 5. 1:56 left to play in overtime. Four quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. MP no good.
Yeah, that shot's not going to make his teammates or coaches happy.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Kuzma down low. Guarded by Hayward. It's Kuzma with the miss. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Back to Ball. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands help alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Ball passes to MP. To the middle. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Oh, man. Hayward knows how to shoot under pressure. He just stays cool and focuses on the task at hand.
Beal against Rozier. And the basket by Beal.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And it's obvious how much Rozier loves coming up huge for his team. Capable of nailing big-time shots.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Oubre, he's checked in for Rozier.
Checking in for the away team, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Kuzma, left side. Pass to Beal. And that's an intentional foul.
Kelly Oubre Jr. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Well, a top player at the shooting guard position, Beal seems to kick his game up a notch every year in the league.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
To the paint. Here's MP. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 7. 23 seconds left to play in overtime. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
For the Wizards, take it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Again, the miss by the Hornets. So we see the Wizards get the win here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire...
llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo muy caro, que se come el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapó de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado. Y después de haber montado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada. Como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey. No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. En nuestras acciones yo no te voy a dar explicaciones y con dos canciones dice que todos me mencionen. Dios me prometí no bajar escalones, pero decidí bajar de escalera. Fue que tus éxitos de nenitos envidiosos y pésimos, quieren o no quieren a mí deben darme crédito. Vean donde vean siempre va a estar el polémico con un cínico hay que robar panorama escénico y tú
Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around. See, my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
Yeah.
Take heat.
Free my with no Devin booked them like the Phoenix Sun. Called her op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do it in the face of my sweet chin music. Only when I easily influence. Matter what's up with the kissing the sun. Go back to investing in Joe to my grown. Scream free to make to the top of my lungs. I'm on free my with no Devin put them like the faintest sun. Call the op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no they Devin put them like the faintest sun. Call the op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. Got some in this. For the city, I put on for the map. Tell them tap in, we on the phone. It's a wrap. If we ain't gon' get it bustin', we ain't flash on nothing. If you're tryna stand on it, gotta put that on something. I've been too passionate, but when I ride the Rari, I ain't never gon' fast. And when my decided she don't like when I go fasting. Motor in the hood sound just like a dragon. And I put that on my mama. I ain't gon' raise a son. He ain't gon' have to pick up. He ain't gon' have to. He know his daddy had a platinum run. I like my family to concentrate. I'm holding down my family. I told him promise I made it. My little bro took my chain. He said look amazing. My grandma told me I look like I wanted vague. Too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. Got some in this.
Soul in it. Got it out the mud, I promise it's a cold feeling. This ain't overnight, I woke up with no ceiling. I made a vision come to life, I'm cold Bennett. 720 years, I'm door living. But I still gotta do some soul healing. Only at the top, everybody can't go with them. We can't even tap it, you stopping the momentum. And I've been too passionate. I ain't looking over shoulders, baby, back. Legit, let me show you how to get it, go from rag to rich. Presidential 10, I can't be average. Yeah, it's blasting rich. Hey, we done came a long, long way, little baby. I can never knock my losses, it paid me. Said I'm the truth, baby, but I thought you knew, baby. The one, not the two, baby.
I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having. Hey, and now we slide. We got some in this.
Checking in Tasmania, devil and getting my Lola. Hold me on your shoulders when hitting the bucket and screaming up. Yeah, I got the double, yeah. Never really knew what I had till now. Taking L, take a look around. Zero that account and hit the ground. I ain't mad. Why you mad? I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break the window, make sure that you wake a neighbor. Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Mad, why you mad? Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad? propane. Never mind no flow copain. Sip sun, can't see no man. I'm too special, be a no name. Taking my time, but the low flame going cold red. I ain't mad, but you mad. I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake your neighbor. Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Mad, why you mad? Why you mad? Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break the window, make sure that you wake your neighbor. Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Mad, why you mad? Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad? Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bad. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds, they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league. Money on level Vegeta. Super Saiyan. You are not who they believe. Faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying. I'm a couple of beans trying to make peace in Korea. Got me a bitch like Khaleesi. Freaking like, oh my God. Rocket Man. Like it's Rotterdam. New whip, dashboard, hologram, over.
And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's the Sixers to start out. Now Tucker. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
2 on the clock. Harden can't hit. Here's Lowry. Not going to go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Tucker. The Sixers again can't hit. Hero with it. Now guarded by Harris. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Puts up the 8-footer. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside.
And hey, Adebayo can make this shot. More than happy to take it when given the chance.
Three-pointer, Harden. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Embiid. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Some room here for Harris. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Lowry, no good. The Sixers trailing. Here's Harden. The Sixers again can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Move like this. Let me see what I could do right quick. My people were made in who's like this. Boy fly, they never flew like this. Pitch black butterfly from the other side. Somebody's style was lost, it wasn't mine. I'm in a small demographic of real ones dealing with all things classic. King's fabric, linen and silk. From the home of the solid gold, honey and milk. The ones who built it from the mud, soil and sand. A black man, the world in the skin of his hand. Pop de la Sop when I shine beyond Stella. Fella, Kwame and Crummer. Mandela, leader, truth teller. The ink well dweller. My pen signs a New York Times bestseller. When I move, y'all move in my wake. I
generate. How to never move weak, I demonstrate. Celebrating my peeps when I innovate. For my dons and divas, weighing odds and evens to the non-believers, vagabonds and heathens, achievers. We ain't satisfied with dreaming, long as I'm still breathing. Watch how I move.